I think it's finally time we talk about this Spirit shutdown, not shut down. What's happening and what do you do if you already have a ticket booked? If you're one of my Spirit haters, you should still care because they help keep the market low. If we lose a budget airline, everybody else is just going to raise prices. It's simple economics. Competition is good for a market. So let's talk about how we finally got here. In November of 2024, they filed for their first bankruptcy. In August of 2025, they filed for their second bankruptcy. In November of 2025, they furloughed a ton of people, cut a lot of their routes. I was traveling to New York then, so most people didn't pay attention to this. I did. I was so scared I wasn't going to make it to New York and back, but I did. 2 weeks ago, we were seeing reports all over the place. They're not going to make it through the end of the week. And they did. And I made it to Fort Lauderdale and back. Now today, they're saying they might not make it the next few hours, but they might. Here's the thing. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't see their bank accounts. I can't predict the future. I know they've asked for a government bailout. That's a thing that's kind of been a back and forth. I don't really know what's happening there. So everything is up in the air. This is the most serious the allegations have ever been from the media, and I think the closest we are to a true shutdown. So you need to know what to do if it happens. If they shut down and you already have a flight booked, but you haven't left on it yet, dispute it with your credit card if you booked with this credit card, or dispute it with your bank. Now, a credit card is going to be much more likely to refund you because services were not rendered, but a bank might as well. It's going to depend on the bank. Some are more helpful than others. Things are a little tougher if you've already left on your trip and you're stranded somewhere. First and foremost, you will eventually get your money back if it gets canceled, at least for that last leg of the trip. Either one, you should eventually get your money back. The DOT says you have to get a refund if your flight is canceled. It technically says within 20 days. If they shut down and you booked with a debit card, they're probably not going to hit that 20-day mark, but eventually you will get your money back. It's just going to take some time. Now, as far as getting back home if you're stranded somewhere, look into whatever travel protections you already have. A lot of credit cards come with it. Some people buy additional insurance. A lot of them will not cover if they go down due to bankruptcy, which is what's happening, but some of them will. So read your policies. The good news is that multiple airlines have already said they are willing to step in and step up to help customers that are stranded somewhere. What does that mean exactly? I think it's a PR move. I think that they will do something. I think that they are going to have fare caps so that you're not paying $1,000 for a one-way last-minute ticket, but you're still going to have to pay. They ain't giving out free flights. They're still going to get their bag, and it makes them look good, at least they think. But hopefully it should be a little cheaper than normal if you were to go book a one-way ticket right now. So what's my final takeaway? If I see a flight in September or October on Spirit that I think is a good deal, I'm going to book it with a credit card. I am going to gamble it, because I think this is going to be figured out sooner rather than later, and I don't want to miss out on that deal. However, I might not book a Spirit flight for the next few weeks because I don't want to get stranded somewhere. If you are already on a trip and you're worried about it, start making backup plans. If you have a trip planned that you have to be there, it's super important, a wedding, a whatever. I don't have any of those. I just travel for funsies. Go ahead and start making backup plans. Maybe don't purchase any flights yet, but be ready to start talking about what you're going to do, because it's looking like this might just happen this time. Y'all know I'm stressed about it. Y'all know I love Spirit. So leave me a comment. I have been keeping a close eye on this and been doing a ton of research. So I'll answer any questions you might have that I'm able to, and we're going to watch it together.